Hello everyone, this is Husker Eurocat welcoming you back to the San Francisco franchise here on Madden Football. Last week we saw the Niners put together a pretty good game, letting the Colts have it 34-7. The star of the game was third-string quarterback Austin Allen, that with a perfect passer rating and only one incomplete pass led the 49ers to a 21-point second quarter. He'll get another chance to prove himself because all these rookies and most of the backups will get one last shot to impress the coaches before the end of preseason, as they head back home for their final preseason game against the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, the Chargers have Baker Mayfield backing up Tyrod Taylor, which is interesting. Where have we seen that before? It would stand to reason, though, that we won't be seeing Taylor, nor the rest of the starters, but we'll have to see what damage Mayfield will be able to inflict on a defense that, by and large, was not awesome last week. If the Chargers can mount a good running game, the 49ers may have a problem with them tonight. The depth of the defensive line is suspect, and it'll be interesting to see if the Chargers have studied the game film this week. Now that both teams are ready for kickoff, let's get this party started as the Chargers take on the 49ers in a West Coast showdown on the Football Freaks Sports Network. The Chargers won the toss, and Mayfield elects to take the ball first. Darkwa up the middle. Has a good run past the 30-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Penny this time. Up the numbers past the 40-yard line. Now 2nd and 10. Mayfield back to pass. Throws complete to Darkwa inside 49er territory and inside the 40-yard line. Rashad Penny takes this one to the left, and he's taken down by Chris Fry Jr. 2nd and 7. Up the middle goes Penny, and he's inside the 20-yard line. First down, Chargers. Now on 3rd and 7. The give is to Darkwa, and he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal, Penny takes it to the 1. Now 3rd and goal. Can the score be made? Yes! The pass is complete to Tyler Renew, and it is 7-0 Chargers. Now Allen gets his shot, and McCain is the recipient of that pass, and he only gets a yard. 2nd and 9. Allen drops back again, and it's knocked down, but there's an offside penalty. Right outside linebacker Hunter Doss decided that he needed to make an early start, so that gives the 49ers an extra 5. McCain is caught in the backfield. A big loss. 3rd and 10 now. Allen barely gets that one away, and it is incomplete. That gives the ball back to the Chargers. And from the 23, Darkwa runs up the numbers to the 30-yard line for a 7-yard gain. On 2nd down, Mayfield passes to Niles Paul inside 49er territory, and Brandon Nassib is down. He hurt his elbow is what it's saying, so that could be a blow to the 49er defense. And the first down is made, so it's 1st and 10 from the 32. Darkwa gets a yard. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is your score. The Chargers are in the lead. 2nd and 9. Mayfield still in there. Darkwa up the middle. Tackled by Newt Mason. 3rd and 5. Here comes the pressure, and Mayfield throws that one into the turf. 44-yard kick by Young-Ho Koo, and it is up and through the middle. 10-0 Chargers, And after a San Francisco 3 and out, they're out of the eye, the Chargers that is. Mayfield gives to Darkwa, and he's up the left side for a 7-yard pickup. Now again give to Darkwa, and he's powers his way past the 45-yard line. 2nd and 6, and Penny is caught in the backfield. Cameron Pinion takes him off his feet. Now the pass is deep and intercepted by Javonte Dean. You see him working against here William Jones, and he just jumps right in front of that. The ball quite wasn't thrown far enough, and he has the ball inside the 20. 3rd and 11 now. Allen back to pass. Scrambles to his right, throws, and it's complete to Trevor Davis for a 1st down. Allen back again to pass. And again, it's complete to Davis out to the 45-yard line. Trey Okoye is in there now, and he takes it for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 from the 49. Again, the ball is given to Okoye, and he gets just shy of the sticks, and he cannot make the 1st down. 2 minutes left in the 1st half, and San Francisco decides to keep the offense on the field. 4th and 3. The pass is broken up, intended for Rodney McCoy, and that ball didn't even get close before it was broken up. Now, 1:57 left in the 1st half. Mayfield throws it complete down to the 35-yard line. Darkwa takes it up the middle, and he gets a 8-yard pickup out of it. 3rd and 2. He carries it, and he is taken down just shy of the sticks. So that brings on Young-Ho Koo again, and he is perfect. 13-0 Chargers. Allen, 16 seconds left. Goes back to pass, completes it to Okoye over the 40-yard line, and he's tackled there. That brings us to the end of the 2nd quarter with your score 13-0 Chargers. Now let's get some thoughts from the coaches from Eurocat Baby.
Husker, other than undrafted rookie cornerback for San Francisco, Brandon Nassib, that suffered a badly bruised elbow and will be out for the rest of this game, everyone else has come through the 1st half in pretty good shape. I asked Coach Shanahan how his absence for the rest of the game will impact his chance of making the team, and he told me they saw some pretty special stuff out of him going back to last week's game, and he may have already secured a spot on the roster. But with the 2nd half still to play, it could get tight if his competition rises to the occasion. He also said he was a little disappointed with the lack of performance by Austin Allen and hopes for some solid play out of Jonathan Fulton. He also said the defensive line is being put to the test tonight, and when push comes to shove, some of them aren't executing the plays like we had hoped. But then again, that's why we have preseason games. Coach Lynn for the Chargers told me that the running game is hitting on all cylinders right now, and while we need to see that continue, we need to see if the passing game is going to survive on its own. We won't have a winning team this season if both phases aren't working well.
Thank you for that, and I should say that the defensive line, they are not getting through. Mayfield has not been pressured or sacked more than a couple of times here in the 1st half. Certainly not sacked. Let's see what the 2nd half has in store for us. Jonathan Fulton is now in there at quarterback. 2nd and 7. Okoye gets the ball, goes over the left side, has good room past the 30-yard line. Now 2nd and 7. Fulton goes back to pass, completes it to Trevor Davis, past the 45. You mark him at the 46. Fulton back again to pass, completes it again to Okoye. He is proving his worth out of the backfield, that's for sure. Fulton again passes to Okoye. Out of the backfield, another first down is recorded. Fulton throws complete to Malachi Dupree, and he's out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Okoye up the middle and fighting for yards, gets leveled as he picks up 5 yards. Okoye again, and this time he's all the way into the end zone around the left side. You can see on the replay, the line does an excellent job of sealing the edge, and Trevor Davis makes a block that takes Okoye all the way to the end zone. So that puts the 49ers on the board 13-7. Now the Chargers, 3rd and 15. Can the 49ers get a stop? The completion is to Hunter Henry, and he gets the first down. 3rd and 7. Gabbert takes it himself up the middle, and he's into 49er territory, tackled at the 46. Penny takes it up the middle and is tackled by rookie John Wright. 3rd and 3, and the pass is broken up by Wright again. 56-yard field goal attempted, and it is short. No good, and the 49ers take over. 2nd and 10 from the 45. Okoye around the right side, and he gets inside Charger territory at the 49. That brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter with your score 13-7. 3rd and 4. Fulton throws an interception. Rookie Cameron Armstead takes that one away, and look at that. The ball is intended for Matthews, but is thrown way behind him, just not leading him far enough, and the interception is made. Carrier gets a 9-yard pickup. They're going to mark him a yard shy, so 2nd and 2. Penny up the middle, and he's tackled by strong safety Blake Langford. Again, Penny gets inside the 40-yard line for an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2, Darkwa takes it for the first down over the left side. Now on 2nd and 6, Gabbert throws out of the backfield to renew, and he has another first down for the Chargers. Gabbert is caught in the backfield, this time tackled by Eric Nicholas. Penny up the middle, gets the first down. Down inside the 5-yard line, now 2nd and goal. Darkwa slips the tackle of Newt Mason, is in the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. The defensive line of the 49ers are putting up a decent battle tonight, but they just can't seem to stop the running attack of the Chargers. Darkwa very easily gets that first down, slicing through the defense as he goes. The offense is coming back on the field. They're going to go for a 2-point conversion. Gabbert throws to an all-alone Rashad Penny, so that brings your score to 21-7. And the 49ers have to make a move here. Fulton throws long, and it's way too high, ballooned, and Okoye misses the catch. Fulton back to pass again, throws complete out to Trevor Davis inside Charger territory at the 46. Again, passing long to Davis inside the 15. Fulton back to pass again, completes it to Okoye. He has the touchdown. That has to be one of the easiest drives that I have seen here in this preseason so far. A ton of passing, but that is kind of to be expected with the short time that's left. 2 minutes left in the game. And the Chargers take the ball. Niles Paul puts it on the ground, but it's recovered by the Chargers. Gabbard gives to Darkwa. He has the first down out to the 40-yard line, and that brings the game to an end. 21-14, the 49ers fall at home. A somewhat disappointing performance in this game. Remember last week how I bragged up the defensive effort in that game? Well, it seems that either Los Angeles really does have that good of a running game, this front seven really had a bad night, or possibly a little of both. I don't think that these guys are playing at a different level than last week, but I didn't see the spark that I saw in last week's game. It seems the Charger running game got rolling, and that just wore these guys down way too quickly. As far as individual performances, we did see some real good things out of Iowa graduate undrafted rookie Trey Okoye. Not only did he carry the ball for 42 yards on 9 attempts and a touchdown, but he caught 4 passes out of the backfield and scored another TD in the process. I think there may be some talent there. Wideout Trevor Davis took advantage of his snaps, getting open and securing 5 catches for over 100 yards. A couple of those receptions were in high traffic, and I personally didn't think that he would have come down with them. But trying to make an impression can be a motivation at times. But other than those two impacting the offense, the rest put in fairly mediocre performances tonight. I do have to say that as much pressure that the offense was under, we didn't see the backup line give up any sacks, and that's a solid win for the offense. On the defensive side of things, we had both Newt Mason and Chris Fry Jr. give solid performances. As was mentioned earlier, the front seven just couldn't get a handle on the running game, being driven down their throats at times. Javonte Dean showed that he could step up and give what it takes, grabbing the only interception of the game. Eric Nicholas recorded the lone sack for the night between either team, and that shows you how each offensive line seemed to be maintaining their blocks, which obviously is a good thing. Now that preseason is over, here come the cuts. Some of these guys have been putting in hard work and at times showed moments of promise, but just not enough. So here we go. On the offense, we have Laman McCain and Parrish Latimer from the halfback spot. Although veteran Jeff Janis put in some hard work, it just didn't show on the field in this preseason, so he was let go. Left tackles Dante Doyle and Brandon Martin, as well as left guards Brian Doxson and Charles Shorts, have been released. Centers Chandler Miller and Tavon Howard have been released, along with right tackles Devin Flowers, Derek Little, and Ricardo DeMonch. On to the defense. Left end Brian Bailey, right end Cameron Pinion. These guys were released. Defensive tackles Benny Alexander and Senderick Mitchell, along with left outside linebackers Patrick Wynn and Marvin Ladler. They are not going to be with the team this year. Right outside linebacker Dominic Alexander, as well as cornerback Willie Witzman, have been released. And finally, from the safety spots, free safety Jeremiah Harris and strong safety Blake Langford are no longer with the team. Which brings us to players that, after clearing waivers, are going to be asked back to the practice squad. We have wide receiver Austin Williams Jr., right guards Shamir Devine and Evan Martin, incidentally, are on the practice squad for the second straight season. The 49ers are hoping to develop these guys. Obviously, it's taking a couple of seasons, but they're well on their way. Then we have left end Fozzie Solier, right end DeAndre Miller, and defensive tackle Captain Harrison. That surprised me a little since he was a first-round draft pick. Just shows that not all first-rounders are sure starters. Then comes middle linebacker John Wright and right outside linebacker Chris Fry Jr. Cornerback Brandon Nassib, and finally free safety Eric Nicholas. There are a few trades that San Francisco made, starting with quarterback Geno Smith. The Colts gave up a 4th-round pick in the upcoming draft. Someone who has been unhappy in San Francisco for a number of weeks now, fullback Kyle Juszczyk, was traded to the Colts as well for a 2nd-round pick. Tight end Nick O'Leary has been traded to the Saints for their 2nd-round pick. Also, free safety Robinson Therese has been traded to the Bucs for a 4th-round pick. And lastly, strong safety Duke Iheanacho has been traded to Washington for their 2nd-round pick. That means that San Francisco will have 12 picks in next year's draft. But what kind of roster did that leave them? Here is the 2020 San Francisco 49er roster. There are a number of players that aren't very happy with the changes to the roster, and it remains to be seen if San Francisco has made the right moves or not. They've positioned themselves fairly well for the next few seasons, but I'm sure that these disgruntled players may well be thinking of this season and not future ones. We'll have to wait to see how this rolls. The Niners will be taking this roster into the regular season that is highlighted by 4 primetime games. Twice on Monday night against the Giants and at the Packers, once on Sunday night hosting the Rams, and on Thursday night against the Raiders in Levi Stadium. Starting out the season, San Francisco will be traveling to the Ship in Minneapolis to face the Minnesota Vikings. In this franchise, Minnesota is banking on Teddy Bridgewater. He has a solid start to the guys behind him in Latavius Murray and Dalvin Cook. But then they have wide receivers in the depth chart, so maybe a little thin at the halfback position. Stephon Diggs has re-signed with the Vikes, but following him is where this position could be strengthened. The defense seems to be a little stronger, so we'll see how the defense is able to move the ball. Once again, the running attack is going to be in jeopardy with this front seven, so passing may be the order of the day. And that will do it for our preseason coverage of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freaks Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it too. And make sure that you subscribe and click on that bell for notifications of upcoming videos as well. The 49ers have had a 50-50 preseason as far as the record shows anyway. I say that because it may be that a lot more got fleshed out than what would seem. Both sides of the ball are primed for advancement, and this team could be good for a few years to come. Can they start out this season with a win, though? Lots of questions that only can be answered as the season unfolds. So be with us to find out those answers starting at US Bank Stadium. For now, for Eurocat Baby and the rest of the crew here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.